Japan versus Russia on the map of Scandinavia. There is one train post line on the right side and another on the right side. Instead of some rickshaws or people transporting the goods, we have small ships which are upgraded. Once upgraded, they have faster speed of delivering one resource to the other. So there could be a potential for going for a train post boom. Also controlling the water would be very nice, so that you can defend your train post. And Japan is actually going for an early train post, and he might have enough wood for one shrine wagon, one shrine. And how much does it cost? 125. So he will need to chop a bit of more wood. And on the bottom side we have Bonita playing as the Americans.
Hello.
And gathering food from blueberries. Interesting.
Orders?
Look at that. 0.85.
Yes.
That's some great gathering of food. Oh yeah, the berries, you can gather them faster from, right?
Orders.
So early capitalism is being sent. Let's see which, yeah, Spanish immigrants and Dutch immigrants. So we might see capitalism, then Dutch immigrants for a bank. And USA did not go for a train post. Instead opting for going for a house and getting some treasures. 90 coin. That will be a very heavy coin income. Let's see how the Japanese explorer is doing. He's taking little treasures. And Japan on a map like this, which has small treasures.
Orders?
And yeah, the USA player is a bit idle here. And we might still see a stolen treasure. Now, who will get it? Who gets the grizzly bear? Who gets the XP? Japan might get it. Yeah, definitely Japan will get it. No, and Japan does get the treasure guardian, but USA steals the treasure. And Japan has to run away. And we are seeing an age up from kind of a similar age up from both the players. Now, Rogue K-pop did sneak in a house fairly safely on his side of the map. And I would like for some of the players to either send a warship. Oh, wait, that's Winged Hussars. So we don't have a warship on this map. But we do have this Golden Liberty. Now that's it's an early investment, but over the time it does stack up, and you have more resources. Now it is a Torii Gates age up for the Japanese player, and Bonita is not aged up yet. He's going for the Pennsylvania, and we are seeing 4 shrines being sent from Japan. Now Japan could go for some torps. That would be very nice to see. Now USA did get a train post during the age up. He's aged up, going for a military wagon. And send again. Meeting house wagon that provides a meeting house when new federal operates to research. That's nice. And we have one native embassy. Could see a H2, H3 play from USA. It looks like it going for a better militia. Minutemen spawn. Just destroying this lonely samurai. So he will get one meeting hall or church, as you have in the European civilizations. And by the looks of it, Japan did send his shrines 2 times and is setting them up for gathering coin. And all of the shrines have at least 4 animals. They can't have more. And start to produce some Ashigaru musketeers. Japan could be very strong here. They have fast moving musketeers, good for raiding, they have good range, they are good against nearly everything once they get into rage. And we already see some skirmish happening here. Now, unfortunately for Japan, they lose this a bit. Even though they have slightly less range attack, they have more HP. And yeah, with this type of formation, they can go for some raiding. And we'll see 100 foot treasure being picked up. That's very nice to see. Picking up treasures even in the second age, third, or even fourth, if there are any good and big treasures on the map. But most of the treasures have been picked up, only a small wood treasure here, XP treasure, and of course a pup that can be tamed. Nice. And Kebab did send his explorer very far down to the USA side of the map. Ooh, and ooh, bad engagement from Japan. Bring down the consulate. Now, did we see, yeah, we did see Dutch immigrants being shipped, going for market, getting the economy even higher up. And as you can see, he has a lot of coin income, the USA player Bonita. He has 600 coin, but he did not use any of his villagers to gather a lot of coin. He only gathered around 250 coin, but looks from this map, mine. He's defending himself nicely here and booming away quite a bit. He could even send this Hanseatic League, get some tops down on the mines and get even more of a coin income. And the Japanese explorer did manage to ninja jutsu away. He did use one of the Naruto techniques to escape. And Japan is still sending soldiers out in the dark and paying a heavy price for it. Thankfully, they do have better speed than the USA infantry, but he did lose a lot of skirmishers, a lot of musketeers here. He's rebuilding some, but losing them that fast is not that great for him. Now he is making a bank wagon of his own from the consulate, and even sending in a church wagon to boost its XP. He has a shipment here, maybe send in some, not a Shigaru, but, oh no, he does not have any Yumi archers. Now this batch will not get completed. This could be a very tough spot, and he has no unit shipments. He only sent a church in the back when maybe he should have sent some blue guard musketeers to help me defend this push against the USA. USA has a very strong mass of regulars and some native Simoleon allies. The town center is helping here big time. He doesn't need to have that many villagers in his town center. He could go away and send 16 villagers out of the town center, but he is opting out to send some villagers and cover for the Ashigaru musketeers. But I don't think that Japan can hold this. He does have some shrines which are gathering. And unfortunately the villagers don't have HP upgrades for them. And he is sending research in regenerative forestry. This is a tough spot for Japan to hold. Now he did manage to get Daimon Mototada and build some more Ashigaru musketeers, and he did hold. I actually thought he was not going to be able to hold this push from USA. USA might go for H3. Even though he pushed, he has enough resources to go for H3 play. And using his state capital to get him some more line of sight.
Yes.
Since it has 500 HP, nearly as much as a TC has, so it gives him light of sight, and sieging it down will be... But take its time. Did he send? Yes, Hamiltonian economics, so market technologies are free and refund the costs of already researched ones. So basically getting free market tech upgrades. And we see mortars also the Fortress Age. Excellent. That would be an interesting shipment. Ulands, maybe not so much, since Ashigaru musketeers are quite strong. Maybe we see a Russian-American company. Now let's see what Japan is up to. Still staying in the age 2. Abolishing alliances with Dutch. Rebuilding some shrines. He did lose around 4 shrines here. Starting to make Yumis. He has a block barracks on the back side of his town, so it is very protected. We do have another push coming out of USA. He does not have upgraded units. Only his Caribbean cavalry did upgrade to veteran status, and having Yumi archers and no actual heavy cavalry could go bad for USA. But if Japan wants to make Naginatas, they need to destroy the Caribbean cavalry. Since the Caribbean cavalry does counter Naginata riders quite nicely. And Japan is still nowhere near edging up to the age 3. And the score difference is 3k. So this is a very tough spot for Japan to hold.
Orders.
And yeah, we do have a Russian American company securing the hunts, training sharpshooters, and Caribbean cavalry. So going for a Musk Dragoon composition, skirmisher Dragoon composition. Oh, he does have veteran. Yes, his shooters do auto upgrade to veteran status as the Caribbean cavalry does. Might lose a villager here for free, the Japanese player. Yes. And we have some Gatling guns, which are not seen yet by the Japanese player. Oh, they are. So the Gatling gun did not do that much. And the Naginatas did manage to connect to the backside. of the sharpshooters, but there's no way that Japan can win this fight. Even though they have Yumi archers which have 20 ranged attack, more so than a veteran sharpshooter, but still, they have a bigger mass. They even have some Seminole bowmen still in his army. And yeah, that's a tough spot to hold. I would not want to be in Japan's position here. Kebab really needs a wonder. Like, he needs a miracle to make something happen here. And this, but he can only resign. Yeah, a quick game on the map of Scandinavia. We had Russia versus Japan. Japan versus USA. Unfortunately for the Japan player, he did not manage to crack open the USA strategy of going for early capitalism into Dutch immigrants. So he had a good coin income, good economy overall, and Japan did not manage to do any significant damage to the USA player. He lost early skirmishers. He just sent his Ashigaru musketeers in random places, and fortunately he lost the game.